Ladies and gentlemen, singles action getting us underway this week on NWA Anarchy as Truitt Fields goes one-on-one with Salvatore Rinauro, who made his inauspicious return just 1 week ago.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great. This is a man who lost his lunch on national television because of that jerk Todd Sexton, and he overcame great odds to come back and grace us once again with his presence.
And in the process, managed to help Jeremy Vane retain the world's television title against the said Todd Sexton. Right now,
cry me a river.
Right now, the crowd solidly behind Truitt Fields as he simply overpowers the faster and smaller Salvatore Rinauro. The size and strength goes to Truitt Fields. The speed and agility goes to Salvatore Rinauro, as does the experience. Rinauro is a former Anarchy Tag Team Champion. He's also a very bitter man, but that is beside the point. Truitt Fields, the crowd behind this young man. Back to the collar and elbow very quickly into the top wrist lock is Rinauro. And just the strength of Truitt Fields continuing to overcome Rinauro.
Well, you know, one other thing we need to talk about with Truitt Fields is we're going to see his former partner here this week in the main event. Of course, we're talking about Phil Shatter, who walked out on Truitt Fields during the Tag Team Mega Rumble 3 weeks ago, Greg Hunter.
We will see that as tonight's big main event. We're also going to see match 2 in the best of 5 series. Slim J goes one-on-one with Patrick Bentley. That series right now, Bentley up 1-0. Back into the corner, trying to break the two men apart. And now, Rinauro, the experience coming through. He clapped his hands together, feigned being hit. That distracted both the referee and Fields momentarily, long enough for the drop kick to the knee. Big right hand by Rinauro.
And I want to apologize to the ham and eggers at home if I don't, seem, really with it, because we have entered into like panic mode. I mean, for almost a full month, Greg Hunter, we have yet to hear from Jeff G. Bailey. I can't get the man to return my phone calls. I don't know where he's at. Alejandro doesn't know where he's at.
Did you never stop to think maybe he's just ignoring you?
Bailey would never ignore me. Greg, you know what? And why are you making light of this situation? This is a serious situation here.
Okay, look, I'm as concerned as anybody for the safety of Jeff G. Bailey. But I mean, you're acting day 28 now. Only a 2 count, says referee Brent Wiley. This is not a major crisis. The man is convalescing from an injury. He would be convalescing, healing, staying at home, getting his wits about him. Cover 2.
Do you make these words up?
No, I don't. Now I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. You're getting a dictionary.
Thank you.
Right now, setting up is Fields. Gorilla press slam. And just drops the man face first. Good thing Rinauro didn't land on his face. That would have been a major injury.
Now what's that supposed to mean?
It means he's got a big nose.
Ah! How dare you say that about Sal Rinauro?
I'm stating a fact. Rinauro moves out of the way very smartly. The experience coming through. Thumb to the eye, and now just ramming Fields' arm first into the turnbuckle, now into the ring post. Rinauro, very intelligent. Take away an arm, you take away almost half of Truitt Fields' offense. And right now, just choking the man out. Very awkward position.
Well, you got to wonder to yourself, what's Truitt Fields thinking? I mean, this guy is a former tag team competitor. He's lost his partner. He's lost his best friend, mainly because from the way I see it, I kind of agree with Shatter. Truitt wasn't holding up his end of the bargain.
Say what?
Truitt Fields was not holding up his end of the bargain.
As Rinauro wastes time, showboats, not the smartest thing he ever did, but Fields right now in no condition to rally back. Snap mare, cover, lateral press, and only a 2 count.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go on record. Truitt Fields, even though he couldn't hold up his end of the bargain in a tag team, this guy's got $1 million body. 2 cent mine, $1 million body. But that's neither here nor there. Maybe someday if he goes back to the gym, works out a little bit more, maybe if he gets in the ring and learns from somebody, you know, like Shatter. Maybe if he goes back with hat in hand to Shatter and says, you know what, Shatter, you were right, I am a loser. This kid will be a winner someday.
Well, right now, Truitt Fields firing back, series of right hands. But Rinauro stops the offensive flurry off the far side, walks right into a clothesline. Big back elbow now by Fields. Sends him in. Big clothesline. Fields coming to life. Offensive rally. Sends him in. Big back body drop. Cover. Hook of the far leg. 2. And only a 2 count.
You know, Greg Hunter, everybody says I just say things just to say them or I'm not well informed. But, correct me if I'm wrong.
And I will.
It was Truitt Fields' fault that him and Shatter lost the Tag Team Mega Rumble.
And how do you define it was Truitt Fields' fault?
He was eliminated. Fields, small
Shatter, package, 2 count.
Shatter was in there. Shatter was taking care of business. He was single-handedly in there just devastating people, and his partner was the one that got eliminated.
His partner was eliminated. I wouldn't classify that as his fault.
He didn't do anything to prevent it.
Double arm choke, version of the guillotine by Rinauro. And
oh, look at this jerk. What's he doing out here?
Todd Sexton comes to ringside.
Heard he was auditioning for that Mr. Clean spot.
Right now, looks like Sexton carrying on a conversation about the finer techniques of submission wrestling with Rinauro. The schoolboy yields only a 2 count, and Fields eats a drop kick to the side of the head.
See, Todd Sexton can't even cause Sal Rinauro to lose. That's how great Sal Rinauro is. He's much smarter than Todd Sexton.
Well, he is still carrying on a conversation with Todd Sexton while Truitt Fields heads up to the high-rent district. Fields will fly. Big flying tackle. Hook of the near leg. 2, and that will do it. Salvatore Rinauro, distracted by Todd Sexton.
Thank you.
Does not pay attention to the task at hand. Truitt Fields gets the win, but now right back to that double arm choke, and here comes Todd Sexton.
Sucker punching Sal
keeping
Rinauro.
This young man from finding himself suffering potential permanent injury, but now the television champion of the world, Jeremy Vane, hits the ring. Raining punches down on Sexton. Fields recovers. Fields rocking and rolling on the world's TV champ. Todd Sexton goes to Rinauro. Vane sent in. Vane puts on the brakes, gets himself out of harm's way, and trying to help Rinauro get out of the way as well.